Hi, good morning everyone. This is the first of one of our videos now for home training. As you can see, I'm just going to train in my room because obviously we're not in a gym. We're going to have to put up with things going on around us. It's my wife, she's mopping the floor, she's going to have to work around us. So again, you people that are training at home, we just got to train with what we've got, equipment wise. As you've seen though, I have said that I've got loads of equipment in the gym, and if anybody wants to borrow any, if you message me, I can arrange that for you and you can use some of that equipment at home. If the weather gets a bit better today, we can move out into the garden, maybe do something in the garden, but for now, most of the videos will be in here, just in my room. Occasionally, I will get down to the gym and you might see me in the gym as well. But everything, I won't be punching pads, they'll all be in mid-air. We'll be doing syllabus training, stuff for your belts, fitness training, and obviously some flexibility. I'm trying to think of things you might need. If you've got a stopwatch on your mobile phone, that'd be perfect because obviously you want to time yourself. A lot of people have got smart TVs or tablets for themselves or for the children to use. So again, if you can stream it onto a smart TV, YouTube it, because everything will be on the YouTube channels or on a tablet, that'd be ideal as well. So I'm going to start with a quick warm-up. There's different ways we're going to do this. We usually do a timed one at training, so when we start, we all start skipping. I'm aware that we'll not be able to skip inside the house, so we're just going to start with some jogging on the spot. And I'd like you to go for 3 1-minute jogs first. So just nice and steady, nothing too fast, nothing too hard, just 3 1-minute jogs on your spot. Rest in between, 30 seconds rests, then go again. Right, so let's make a start then. So stood this way, keeping your hands up in your fighting position, and all we're going to do is bounce, or you can jog, whichever way you want to do it. Makes no difference. Just bounce. You can alternate between the two, jogging and just bouncing on your spot. Keeping your hands up. Don't let your arms go down. Keep them up because that's where they'd be if you're fighting. Again, you haven't got a skipping rope, but if you wanted to, you could just mimic skipping. It's exactly the same thing. Let's go back that way. We could change stance, go left foot forward, and just bounce. And all we're trying to do is raise your heart rate a little bit. Just get the blood pumping round. So when we start to stretch, you're not going to hurt yourselves. Don't forget, keep them arms up, keep them elbows in. Jog on your spot again. I'll turn to the side so you can see the backwards and forwards movement. My wife's looking at me, calling me names. I'm not going to let it put me off. Just keep going. Might do a bit of skipping maybe. Let's stop, that's our first minute gone. So, 2 more of those. Okay, now we've warmed up, you've done your 3 minutes, a bit of a warm up, nice and steady, not too fast, not too vigorous. We're going to go on to some press ups, a little bit of arms. Before we do it, just going to do a little bit shaking your shoulders, shrugging your shoulders, moving your arms a little bit. Again, the main thing is, we don't want to cause any injuries, so we're just going to get them arms working a little bit, your wrists behind, pulling over, and back down. Okay, so press up position. Kids, we're doing 3 sets of 5, that's all. Adults, we're doing 3 sets of 10. Remember the basic rules, arms shoulder width apart, no further. I don't want really wide press ups, just shoulder width apart. Your head, I'm going to go to the side a little bit, your head needs to be in front of your hands. So don't go to this position, I don't want your head there, I don't want your bum up in the air, that's no good. Bring your hands in, drop your bums down, and we're going to that position. You're going to drop all the way down, back up again. Don't do half ones, go down as low as you can. So we'll go for 10 first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If at any point you get to a point where you think, I can't do any more press ups, drop onto your knees. So you're that way, and then continue, but go from your knees now. So it's a little bit easier when you're on your knees. And then you can finish off your full 10. Excellent, well done. And we're going for 3 sets of those. 3 sets of those. Okay. Stomach, we need to work that stomach. Get your core muscles nice and strong. Different ways we can do this. We're going to do this with a crunch. Okay, in the class we'll usually put our legs together, hook onto your partner, do it that way. There's no one today, so we're going to work by ourselves. So we're going to lie down on your back, bend your knees slightly first, down we go, put your hands on your thighs, and for 15 we're going to keep your arms straight, push up to your knees, back down, up to your knees, back down, up, back down, up, back down. We're not going to rest at the bottom, we're going to pulse, so you're going to go straight up, 6, and back down. And rest. To do 15 of those 3 times. We can do those timed, but we're not doing that yet. We're going to start building up on your core, and we're going to take it from there. Once we've done 15 of those, we're going to work nice and out, and we're going to do leg raises. I'm going to face you, I'm going to face this time. So what we're going to do is put your hands down by your side. If you want to put a pillow under your head to be more comfortable, you can do. I'm going to do that. Let me just get a pillow. That's the good thing about working at home. All the home comforts. In the gym you wouldn't have any of this, I'd just be shouting at you. But you can put a pillow just under your head, just to support your neck. Arms down, and all you're going to do is raise your feet 6 inches off your floor. Count of 10. Then back down again. And again, raise. Hold them there, 6, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And down. One more time. Raise. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back down. Perfect. Well done. Last exercise for tummy are our crunches. We all know that we can do crunches. Again, you kids, you're going to keep your knees in and out this way. And we go for 10 crunches. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Remember, don't lock your hands on your head. Don't do it that way. Keep your hands at the side or cross your hands this way. When you do a crunch thing, I don't want you to pull on your neck. Keep your hands this way from me. Once you've done your 10 crunches, 3 sets of those, we're going on to jackknife. So this is for the adults, jackknife. So for your jackknife, if I move a little bit further back. So what you're going to do, your arms straight behind, reach up, touch your toes. 10 of these. Bring your back up first. 10. Well done. 3 sets of those. And that should, for our first one, be enough to work your tummy muscles. Once you've worked it, we need to stretch it. We don't do much for the lower back, but we're going to stretch your tummy. So how we're going to stretch it, palms on your floor, down this way, just push your arms, head up, and just stretch. So you're trying to stretch your tummy, your middle bit, your legs stay on the floor, and you stretch up that way. Hold it for 3 or 4 seconds, back down again. Well done, that's fantastic. So, that's our basic warm-up. So hopefully that should take you around about 15 minutes to complete. By the time you've done all those exercises, that's where we're at. They will get harder. I will change them slightly as we carry on, but for our basic one, that's what we're up to first. Okay, so now we've done a slight warm-up. Work your stomach, work your arms, got your heart rate going a little bit. So we're going to move on to some stretching now for your legs. And again, I can't tell you how important the stretching is. In lesson in class, I tell you all the time how much you should be stretching at home. If you only stretch once a week, you're not going to see much benefit. You've got to continually keep the stretching up in order for it to work. So, on your floor, what we're going to do is just sit down, just open your legs. Don't go too wide. Just when it's comfortable. Keep your back nice and straight. Don't slouch forward. Sit up nice and high. Keep your toes pointed up. If I move to the side, you can see that foot, that toe's pointed up. This one is as well, you just can't see it. So, from there now, from that position, all you're going to do, lock your fingers together, put your hands up onto your head. You can put them there or behind, but again, don't pull yourself down. Just let your elbows stretch down, just gently to touch your knees first. All you're going to do is just feel it. You're not bouncing as such, you're just placing yourself in that position and just stretching down. Not too wide. Try and get your breathing to coordinate with your stretches. So as you go down, you breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, out, in, out. So all you're doing now is coordinating your stretches and your breathing, so when your body goes under pressure, you're exhaling. When you're coming back up, taking a breath in. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Just so it's nice and steady. We're working your back as well as your legs. People feel it in different positions. Some people feel it on the knees, some people feel it inside the groin, some people feel it in the back. Whatever you're weakest, that's where you're going to feel it. Or whatever you're tightest, that's where you're going to feel it. So we're just going to work on a little bit of stretches. And again, in the class, I would be normally timing how many you do. If you're working by yourself, like at home, I would expect you to do around about 25 either side. Just nice and steady, just to get your legs nice and warmed up. As you're doing it, as it gets easier, put your hands underneath your legs. Let me show you. So put your hands underneath your legs and just keep taking them a little bit wider and a little bit wider. And then we're going to go again. Just across, left and right. Keeping sure your knees are as flat as you can. Don't have your knees bent up. Try and drive it down into the floor. That's really important. Keep your toes up all times. That's really important. Another way to widen your legs is to place one hand in front, one hand behind you, and just push yourself forward. And as you push yourself forward, your legs will go a little bit wider that way. That's the other way we can do it. So from there now, with your legs nice and wide, we've done your 25 of those. We're going to use your hands to lean across and touch your toes. So you're leaning forward now. So try to drop your tummy onto your thigh and touch your toes that way. Keep your chin up. Imagine you're trying to push your chin towards your toe. So you're going to chin down that way, chin down that way. I'm leaning across, just nice and steady. If I go this side so you can see me, try and get the best position. It's not ideal, but we're across now this way. So we're leaning across from your left to your right. Just nice and steady. Again, 25 each leg, that's perfect. Okay. I will keep changing the different types of stretches we do. This first one's just a basic one, just to see how it goes, just see what it's like, and then we'll take it from there. Across. Across. It's going to be quieter now because my wife's left us. She's, I don't know where she's gone, but lean across, touch your toes, that's excellent. Again, 25 on each leg. From there, we're going to bring your legs together. So again, the same thing goes. Keep your knees down, toes together, leaning forward. Feel it pull on the back of your legs, right down through your knees. That's where you're going to feel it. Some people feel it on the lower back. Keep your knees flat, leaning forward, and just touch your toes. Some of my students, what they'll do, bend your legs, hold onto your feet, and push your legs out. And try and hold onto your feet as long as you can. And when you get to the point you can't hold on anymore, hold that position. And then again, you feel it stretch all the way down the back of your legs. The idea is every time you do it, to try and go a little bit further until your legs are locked down. And then you can go down and touch your toes. Okay, that's perfect. And the last one now is what we call the butterfly stretch. So you're going to bring your feet in, hold onto your toes, pull them in as tight as you can. And the idea now is to let your knees go down as low as they can. Use your elbows, put the elbows onto the knees, and just gently force, put a little bit of pressure on your legs. Hold them down there. Take my glasses off. I can't see myself now, but I don't know if I look any better or not. But let's just stretch that down there. And again, just hold that 4 to 5 seconds, and then relax. And again, 4 to 5 seconds, just holding that stretch on there, and then relax. Okay, do one more stretch, legs out, open them now as wide as you can. You might be able to go a little bit wider, because you start to work your legs, you find it a little bit easier. So what we're going to do now is 3 types of stretch. We're going to hold it. You're going to lean to this side, grab hold of your leg, and just lean across and just hold that there. And I want you to hold it for about 20, 25 seconds, just to hold the stretch. There are different thoughts about this. Some people hold it for less, some will hold it for longer. But 20, 25 seconds, as you feel the pain going, try and pull yourself down a little bit more. After your 20 seconds, slide across the floor as low as you can, and grab the other leg. And the same thing applies here now. Breathe in, breathe out. As you breathe out, forward. Hold on to that leg. Hold on to that leg. And again, we're going to do 5 on each leg. And then once you've done 5 on each leg, you're going to put your hands, palms down on the floor. If I go this side, you're going to put your palms down on the floor, walk them forward, and bend your elbows down. So your elbows go down to the floor. And just hold that position. And again, 20, 25 seconds, that would be ideal. And once we've done that, bring your legs up, stand up, just shake your legs around, because that concludes our warm-up. Flex them around a little bit, work some mobility, twist your ankles a little bit. Shake them arms, go and get yourself a drink, and we're going to get ready for the workout. Okay, so we're back now. So you've had a warm-up, we've done your warm-up exercises, we've had a quick drink now, so we're nice and refreshed. Let me just alter that. So, we're going to focus today just on some punches. Okay, just your basic punches. Because this is a good time now to go right back to basics and make sure what you're doing is perfect. Punches and shadow boxing. And then we'll work on some kicks later. The other thing I'll do with these videos is put all these syllabuses on. So whatever belt you're going for, you can look at the videos and you can say, yeah, that's what I need to practice. So, the first ones then, when we're doing your punches, is to take up a good fighting position. If you're right-handed, you want your left foot forward. If you're left-handed, you want your right foot forward. So, get rid of my slippers. They don't look right good, do they? So, we stood this way. Good position. Don't let your back foot point out. Keep it pointing forward. Slightly bend your knees. So from the side position, I'm stood this way. I'm not too wide and I'm not too narrow. Just nice and comfortable. Your feet are about shoulder width apart. I'm up this way. Again, I'm not too wide and I'm not too narrow because I'm going to fall over. So my feet are just shoulder width apart, nice and comfortable. Elbows are tight. Keep my arms up. So my first punch is a jab. The jab is your front leg, front hand, straight forward. So if I'm left footed forward, my jab is a left hand. If I was right foot forward, my jab would be the right hand. And back up this way. I call my jab number 1. So number 1 for the jab, number 2 is a cross. Okay, when I do the cross, as I start to throw it, don't pick your arm up. It goes straight from the inside. As it gets towards the end, it twists. And I'm back in. 1, I'm back in. See my hip, watch my foot at the bottom. I come up onto the ball of the foot and I'll twist it. And I'll come back in. 1, that way. 1, back up, a bit closer. Watch my knuckle, twist as I hit. I'm back in. 1, I'm back in. Jab, cross, back in. I've got to throw them nice and slow. The slower the better, because I'm building up muscle memory. So it's 1, 2, and back in. 1, 2, and back in. My head, let me go to this side. I don't want your head high. Your head is not like that. If my head is high, I get hit on my chin, I'm going to get knocked out. My head is tucked in this way. I've got my glasses on. I'm looking over the top of my glasses. If you're not wearing glasses, imagine you are, and you're looking over the top of a pair of glasses, so your chin is tucked in this way. So when I throw my punch, when I throw my jab, let me get a little bit close here, I jab that way, but my chin is tucked into this. So it protects me anything coming from that other side. And when I throw my cross, this one comes back, my chin is tucked into there. So it's not high up, it's tucked in, and it protects me. So protect me on that side, as you can see. Protect me on that side, as you can see. So I'm throwing my chin, it's tucked in that way. Elbows are tight, 1, 2, and back in. I'm not doing this. I don't punch like this to pick my arm up and punch it straight out. I punch with my elbow in, and back in. Elbow in, and back in. That's what I need to do when I throw the punches. Okay? Not tense, not tight, not hard, not fast. Just out, out, back in. So I can spend a few minutes just bam, bam, and just moving on the floor. Bam, bam, moving backwards. 1, 2. You guys that know how to move your higher belts, you can shuffle in, jab, cross, shuffle away, jab, cross. What is perfect is if you've got a mobile phone, like I'm looking at mine now, use yourself as the target. So I'm stood now, facing the phone, looking at my image on the phone, shuffle away. I use my head as a target. Forward, 1, 2, that way. I don't want to punch over there. Okay, it's no good. I've got to hit to the middle. So if I use myself as a target on my mobile phone, turn it to video mode, move in, punch, punch, I can use myself as a target, straight forward, moving backwards, straight back. You guys at the higher belts, you're going to shuffle in, bam, bam. You're going to step back. You guys even higher belts, you're going to bounce in, you're going to bounce back. Okay, so you've got 3 styles there. You've got your basic, straight forwards. You've got your shuffling backwards, shuffling forwards, jab and cross. You've got your stepping back, you've got stepping in, jab, cross. You've got bouncing back, you've got bouncing forward, jab, cross. Okay, all needed for whichever belt you're going to go for. Now, I know we haven't got the pads out yet, and you might have some focus mitts and you might not. What you could do, what you parents could do with your children is, although you don't have focus mitts, everybody's got some of these. Pillars. Use what we've got. So, as a parent, I might hold a pillar just this way and get my little ones to jab and hit into the pillar that way. And as a parent, what I could do, or a brother, I could move around with the pad on my belly, move around, and the little ones could jump in and just be punching. Everywhere you move around, they just punch that pad, and you go for that way. And you could do that, you could time yourselves And again, when we do it, we'll do it for 1 minute, moving up and trying to stretch it up to 2 minutes. And we'll look at doing 3 rounds of just straight punches first. Just getting used to it. And again, if you higher belts, if you're good and you're happy on that side, I want you to change your sides. I want you to put your opposite side forward and work on this side of your body. Okay? Because it's good to practice both sides. You need to be able to hit on both sides. If I'm fighting and this side gets hurt, I get a leg kick, I can't take it anymore, I need to be able to switch and go onto this side and be able to fight on this side. If I'm looking at self-defense and somebody attacks me, usually, if I've got my left foot forward, it means my right hand is my hardest, my strongest hand. So that's at the back. That's the one that's going to deliver all the power. But in a self-defense situation, it might be that I can't use my right hand for whatever reason. So I've got to use my left. I've got to depend on my left hand. So I've got to retrain that left hand to be as strong as my right hand. So I've got to pick up all the muscle memory things about throwing that punch off the back to try and get it as hard as the right hand. So it's about practicing both sides of your body. Don't just be one-sided. Use both sides. Okay, thanks everyone. That concludes. We're not doing no more today. Just basic exercises, basic punches. I will put most of it in videos. I've got to get used to doing it. I'm not used to doing it. Hopefully they'll have more content. My daughter's just walked in now. She's been a bit silly. Like I said, we're going to have to work with what we've got. There's going to be people walking around us. The house is going to be a little bit busy as the day goes on. And we're going to take it from there. But be safe. Most importantly, keep fit. Because if we're fit and we're strong, we can fight this virus off. Because that's one of the main things about it. See you soon.